So I landed Paris. First place I go is the Louvre. I went here last time. I never actually went inside, so this time it was the first place I went. And it is everything they say it is. Huge and ginormous and a little bit overwhelming in size. But, you know, once you get in and you grab a map, it's fairly stunning and fairly awesome. Walking around, literally everything grabs your attention. Statues, the walls, the ceilings, the floors, these weird columns that remind me of the language unlockables from Tomb Raider, cool little sarcophaguses and mini heads, and a picture of Louis XIV that I can totally see Donald Trump taking a portrait like. And this guy who just apparently is looking for a fist bump. Like, how long has this motherfucker been sitting here waiting for some dap? So I go through the museum all the way to the place I had to go, where everyone goes, the Mona Lisa. It too is everything they say it is. Small and cramped and awesome. It's so easy to be cynical about everyone, you know, taking selfies with this masterpiece and fumbling their way to the front of the line to get a good shot on their cell phone. But honestly, I didn't feel that. Like, it felt like a really cool shared experience. In our age of technology, this is how we chose to share it. I did keep going, unlike some people who I read, go take a picture of the Mona Lisa and then leave. I was there for like 3 or 4 hours. I took my time. And a strange thing happened along the way. I really started to love these paintings. Paintings never really grabbed me before like they did this time, because I kept looking at every little figure I could. All these people in these paintings from centuries ago, and they started jumping off as characters. Characters as real as the ones in the stories I write. And I imagine the people who painted them having backstories and lives and feelings for every single figure they painted, and whether they did or not, that's what I took from it. And honestly, it's probably the first time paintings have ever actually given me any kind of experience. So that was pretty damn cool. Now yes, most of the paintings had Jesus in there somewhere, but hey, my favorite building in Paris is Notre Dame, so I've sort of made peace with the fact that religious art can be really, really beautiful. One of the best things about the Louvre is just the architecture, the ceilings. I could have spent hours looking at the ceilings, the paintings, the, I don't know, stonework, whatever you call it. It was incredible and amazing, and probably bumped into a few people along the way just because I was looking up so much. Oh, also the technology in the 21st century at the Louvre means 3DS guided tours, and that's just awesome. After that, I went to this little shop, Angelina, which is like a tea room or a pastry shop. I don't know what to call it, but it has the absolute greatest hot chocolate on God's green earth. Look at this. It's like tar. It's like oil, but it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Finally, the end of the night, I ended with an old friend. Now, as weird as it may seem, last time I was in Paris, I never actually saw the Eiffel Tower at night. I was a little too worried about the trains here and missing my last train to my hotel, which was very far away from the Eiffel Tower, so I never actually risked it. This time, I got the trains down in this town, so I spent a long time just walking around, watching this beautiful baby light up. And it was as incredible as you always think it is. So yeah, that was day 1. I still have 4 days left to go, and thus far, this trip has been pretty freaking incredible.